Everything to the satisfaction of the officials on the floor, and we are ready to get underway. So the opening tip is up, and it is ultimately controlled by the home team. Hitting on the offensive glass, so a frenetic start to the first play of the first quarter. Jabari Parker getting his way inside against Blossom Game, going to dance around the intended receiver and spark a transition opportunity. Jerome Blossom Game beneath the dots gets the one-handed push shot to fall. Down the left side of the lane, I think Demartis Motiejunas got a piece of the basketball for a block, and then a perimeter jump shot drilled by Mike James after they were subjected to a 7-0 run, which put them down by 5. Tough bucket attempted, floating left by Jordan Lloyd. Now, Jordan Lloyd asking for a travel punter, pulling up in transition and burying yet another 3-ball. So James working on Satoransky, pump fake, pull up, bottoms it. My goodness. The prognosticators of the marquee matchup in this game have got it spot on, because the two men who featured in it are lighting up their scoreboard at a dizzying pace. Gives his team a 3-point lead. Cutting down a lane and finishing with authority is Mam Jaite. Hernan Gomez with the pump fake, baseline drive, and the rack attack. As Juan Nunez almost gave up a turnover, Billy Hernan Gomez bailing him out. Oh, what a move from the short corner from Billy Hernan Gomez. Thespian skills on display there as we take another look at the beautiful move from the short corner. Fired in by Mathieu Strazel. Billy Hernan Gomez inside the defensive semicircle. Beautiful footwork once again. It was 6 points in the game for Billy Hernan Gomez. His team lead by 5, equaling their largest lead of the game. Turnover stolen away by Justin Anderson. Juan Nunez going to the reverse and gets it to fall. Terrific transition basketball for the team to begin the second quarter. As Strazel with the quickness, going high off the glass and getting the shooter's roll. He put some spin on that ball to kiss it gently off the window. Nunez turns the basketball over, coming away with his Alpha Diallo. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Eliakobo offloads to Diallo, who finishes through the foul and will go to the free throw line, looking to add one more. Laprovitola calling for a screen from Vesely. Big screen against the Kobo. Laprovitola keeps it himself, goes glass, and that is a wonderful piece of contortion, twisting his body as he went beneath the bucket and able to corkscrew this reverse layup attempt off the glass. He gets it to go, does Laprovitola. Lots of contact between punter, no whistle on the play. Vesely setting a screen, punter around Alpha Diallo, gets the shooter's roll despite being clobbered to the court. Terrific touch from Kevin Punter, and he'll go to the free throw line looking to complete the 3-point play. He's a 73% foul shooter for his career. His team leading by 6. Oh my goodness, who's that to? Kevin Punter can't believe his luck. Easy pickings, goes up strong, and a fantastic finish. Guarded by James. Look at Kevin Punter work on the weak side. Puts the ball on the floor, gets to his spot, and gets the shooter's roll. Once you allow Kevin Punter to get to his destination, 3 AS Monaco players, Jerome Blossom Game, Papagiannis, and Alpha Diallo, coming down with the offensive rebound. He's now wide open from the corner, can't find the glass, and SC Barcelona. Brizuela rotates it to Laprovitola, keeping his dribble alive, pull-up 3-pointer. Oh, that's a tough bucket. Nicolas Laprovitola. Inside to Papagiannis. What a rejection. Justin Anderson left his feet early, breaking up that interior field goal attempt. It's a transition opportunity for the home team. Jan Vesely fading backwards from the free throw line, turning into that type of night. Shoulders being shrugged. Palms turned up to the rafters here at the Palau Blaugrana as Eliakobo. Shot clock has been turned off. It's Vesely. He really is shooting beautifully from mid-range in this game. After that heavy fall back down to earth after leaping in the vicinity of Jan Vesely, leaving the court for treatment, and Metu once again, that's his second stick back in his 5-point total. Short corner J from Metu is off the iron. What an offensive board by Tomas Satoransky. Recycled 14 for the home team. Punter for... Oh my goodness. The most delightful touch from the top of the key as new point of emphasis brought in after the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Metu going to the underhanded scoop off the spin move, and that is a tough move. Jordan Lloyd offloads a deflected pass. Mike James letting it go with the shot clock in the red, and that a disjointed half-court offense by AS Monaco. And that has come around as a result. Oh, tough bucket from Jabari Parker. One team in the EuroLeague in terms of bagging steals, 10.5 per game through the first 2 rounds, as Alpha Diallo able to slice his way to the bucket to move to 12 points in the game. And the free throw was in the midst of what proved to be an 8-0 run for Barcelona that put them up by 11. As Jordan Lloyd bags the steal, keeps it himself and finishes the layup. So Kevin Punter will dribble this one out. Well, I say that, he's going for his back iron on the 3-point attempt. And that will wrap things up.
I'm Tim Long, a pleasure to be with you for this one in round 20 of the Turkish Airlines EuroLeague. They're underway here against Monaco in the stylish black. First shot comes early. The foul not called on the shot, so a tough break for Monaco. And here's Juan Nunez, 20 years of age. The bounce pass lights the fuse, and his teammate flying high to rock the rack detonates the dunk. That is uncharacteristic of them. They've only hit one of them. And Punter riding the turbulence. Monaco let off the hook. Mike James on the burst to the basket will take full advantage. 8 points to lead Barcelona. That was Mike James's first score on his 5th. He's knocked away to spark the transition opportunity. Strazel, the young guard, drifting and draining as he floats off the floor and puts the ball in the bucket with his first shot of the game, and it's a beauty. Oh, inside! Papagiannis with power. We've seen Papagiannis doing it on offense and on defense. The alley-oop finish from that perfectly placed Mike James pass. What a third assist for James already. Crossover, baseline. Papagiannis blocks off the route to the rack for Metu. And in transition, the flying freight train. Papagiannis down the Riviera track and to the rack. He puts Parker on a poster here in the Principality. And La Rocca are roaring now. The offense has dried up a bit for both teams. Satoransky to the elbow, looking back out. Options blocked off on the perimeter, but the perfect find to Metu on the interior, and he's got 7 points. Nunez gets Lloyd riding his back this time and puts it in. He's so good on the interior, Juan Nunez. Grabbed by Punter. He looks to push the pace. No look pass out to Anderson. He'll take it strong at Papagiannis. But Barca are blowing those statistics to bits. Anderson's second score. Strazel, long pass, Lloyd, long shot, air ball. The air completely sucked out to the sails of Monaco. The league leaders here on the Riviera. It's Barca cruising, but Punter's not happy. And Blossom game floating to the rack to finish. Fouls, 3 fouls on Monaco. Barca just committing their first. James looking to get past Satoransky. Tough shot over the top of Barca's tallest ever player. The 2 meters 23, use of a foul. Strazel into Jaite. Couldn't believe how free he was, just turned and finished. Strazel. Okobo back to Strazel. Shot clock down to the final 5. Strazel for 3. Got it! Matthew Strazel is the man of the moment, though. How close was Ponta? Parker can't answer. Papagiannis the rebound and a chance for the lead now. Quick outlet pass. Strazel, transition triple, goes! Has become Monaco's top scorer. James has 8 assists now. Swings in the pass, but a turnover. Juan Nunez picks it off. Second turnover for James. And the quick attack as well. Metu up against Blossom Game. Shot clock to 5. Backs in. Is he aware of the shot clock? He is. What a sweet swivel. Barca still led by the 14 of Brizuela. Now have 13 from Metu, though, who scored on back-to-back possessions. Coming in the first quarter. In fact, the box score late to update. That's 11 points now. Lloyd off balance, but on the mark by Lloyd on the far side. Found a way out to Para. 5 on the shot clock. Brizuela trying to get away from Okobo. Breathing room. Big three-point shot. Okobo. In towards Moteunas, picked off by guess who? It's Brizuela again. He's leading the charge, slicing and dicing and doing it all. 19 points in 20 minutes. Monaco, the quick retaliation. Brizuela. He sort of had the hot hand throughout whenever he's been on the court. Ponta, anything but he can steal the spotlight. It's at 15, the score's late to update. That is the largest lead. Ponta, deep 3, the surely not shot for Kevin Ponta. The spotlight. Who's had an off night, hits the toughest shot of the night. And Mike James answers in that battle of the superstar. Strazel, Papagiannis up against Anderson, looking back out, takes the hot shot and drops it. Metu back out, Satoransky. Parker missed the opportunity to pass to the open man. How about the flying follow? He's been quiet tonight, Vito Brown. 0 of 4 on the outside. James trying to get contact from Satoransky. Barca will want long possessions here. Brizuela slipping, not happy. Ends up free on the outside, though, and continues to do his thing. Dario Brizuela has 22. Barcelona lead by 10 again. James, the fancy handles. Can't get his geometry right, but Papagiannis there with the tip. Wants to hold it for as long as possible. Para. Back to Brizuela, 5 on the shot clock. Now he'll go to work, creates the breathing room with the bump and a new career high. Brizuela will go to work again. Says, keep up with me if you can, and nobody can. Monaco are chasing the shadow of Dario Brizuela, who is having a night for the ages. Final seconds, Barca by 11, time running out on Monaco. Papagiannis fortuitously still came to a Monaco player on the perimeter, and Abrines blocking off Mike James, are going to beat the EuroLeague standings leaders, who are on such a hot streak. And there is the final dagger from deep to back-to-back domestic defeats that left his team and indeed his club in crisis.